Welcome, everybody. Ashley Nicole Moss here, and I am joined by NBA champion Aaron Gordon, who is preparing for a very, very hefty NBA playoffs. But before we get into that, Aaron, we have to talk about why you are joining us today. Your video went viral. No, not your highlights, not your dunks, not any of that, but you in your modeling bag. You teamed up with Saks. You were announced as their newest member. What was it about this partnership, and what can we expect from it?
Absolutely, Ashley. Nice talking with you. Thanks for having me on. So Saks, I'm a new brand ambassador for them, and underwear model. I think it just it aligned. You know what I mean? I think with the performance on and off the floor, the fabrics, I think the ethos of Saks, it's just the energy, it just all aligned for me. And it makes sense. You know, it's breathable tech on the floor, off the floor, whether I'm hooping or whether I'm in the studio or just chilling at home. It's A1, it's quality.
And it was shot that right there in that gym. I recognize the paintings and the murals and all of that. Are you trying to give Bad Bunny a run for his money? Because, you know, he's an underwear model now, too.
Oh, yeah. I saw that with Calvin Klein, right?
Yeah.
I think they were trying to respond. I ain't worried about it.
Well, let's talk some basketball. Let's talk the elephant in the room real quick, because we have to mention it. Michael Malone, everybody associated him with the Denver Nuggets. From your vantage point, what was it about that relationship, or when did that relationship kind of hit a wall? I mean, the Denver Nuggets, fourth in the Western Conference, very much a playoff team. So what went wrong?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. This would probably be a better question posed to the guys that have been there the entire time. Like the Nikolas, the Jamal, the Michael Porters, who have like tenure with Mike Malone. You know, I'm 5 years with the team, so it's a good amount of time. And Mike Malone has been the best coach that I've had up until this point in my career, because I had so many in Orlando. I think Steve Clifford was really good in Orlando, and then there was a couple other guys. I'm not entirely sure. It's really up to ownership, and I guess for maybe the other guys, maybe it got stale. Is maybe a word I could use, but maybe there just needed to be some rejuvenation or just something injected into the culture, and I don't really got much more to say than that.
I mean,
for me, I just do my job.
Yeah, well, listen, that's all you can do. But we have seen, speaking of doing your job or doing other jobs, we've seen Jokic with the clipboard, drawing up plays, it looks like, on the sidelines. I mean, how much of a coach has he become in the absence of a coach that you all won a championship with?
Oh, I mean, Jokic is one of the most intelligent basketball players. It's just intelligent human beings, but his basketball IQ is second to none. And David Adelman, the stand-in head coach, he does a great job imploring us to use our voices to communicate with each other. And if we have something to say and we have something to elaborate with the rest of the team, he says, go ahead and do it, So that is a really, really cool characteristic of DA, and a cool characteristic of Jokic, who is easy to listen to. When he talks, his words carry weight.
Well, speaking of the best player in the NBA, a lot of Denver Nuggets fans went into a panic when the report started circulating around the time of Michael Malone's firing that maybe Jokic wanted out of Denver, that he was no longer happy there, and that he could be on his way out. What can you say about that, and what can you assure the fans as you guys head into the playoffs about Jokic and wanting to be in the Mile High City?
I don't think so. I don't think Jokic's the type to want out, Jokic doesn't want out, man. Jokic wants in. He wants to go through it. So I don't think Denver has to worry about that.
All right, well, let's talk some playoff basketball. All right, a lot of people doubted that the Denver Nuggets can make a deep run or would even be in the running to make another trip to the NBA Finals or even be a playoff team at all because of all the changes that kind of have circulated over the past few years since you have all won the championship. But you're facing the Clippers. What are you guys doing in practices? What are those conversations like? What is the biggest point of concern when going against LA?
Well, they're a really good team. They got really good players. They're smart. They're veteran-led. They got size. They have a lot of pieces for making of a good team. But I mean, everybody doubted us the year that we won the championship too. I think, so we're not. It's not unfamiliar for us for people to be writing us off. Go ahead, write us off, and see what happens, and we'll see who's holding the Larry O.B.
Ooh, okay. You guys hear that? The Larry O.B. may be coming back to Denver. Well, another team kind of fighting for that is the Timberwolves, and there were reports circulating that maybe that's not the matchup that you all wanted in the first round. Can you tell everybody without a shadow of a doubt that Denver was not ducking smoke when it comes to Minnesota? This is just the way it unfolded, or were you guys strategically making sure that Minnesota was not your first round matchup?
Yeah, I'm like, that's always been so confusing to me, Ashley. Like, people I'm not sure if that's actually a thing in the NBA or that's like a conspiracy or like, you know what I mean? Where like people are like trying to like strategically win and lose so they can like jockey up and down depending on matchups. I'm sure it is. My thing is just line them up and knock them down. And that's how I've always been. I think if you're ducking smoke, the game gods come back to bite you in the ass.
Listen, basketball gods do not reward cheating. We know that much. Before I let you go, we got to talk dunk contest. 2016, you were part of probably the best dunk contest of all time, if not top 3, depending on who you ask. And John Morant put out that tweet where he added you, he added Zach LaVine, put some eye emojis. Everyone's been trying to get Ja to do it. He won't do it. But were you serious about still having something left in the tank of maybe doing it next time in LA?
I don't know. That's a young man's contest. That was 10 years ago, damn near. Almost. It was almost 10 years ago when we did that dunk contest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I still got something in the bag. Honestly, it'd have to be a lot. Like, it would have to be, like, if I did get voted into the All-Star game or by the coaches or by the fans, and then like it'd be like the time, like a thing like how Dame did back in the day where he did like the dunk contest, three-point contest, skills contest. Like it would have to be like a whole All-Star weekend for me to do it. And I don't know.
Okay. Well, we know the dunk contest has taken some heat lately for not being as exciting as it was in your day. So Adam Silver calls you and he says, Aaron, I need you to help me pick 4 guys who are going to compete in this year's dunk contest. You can include yourself. So I just want to put that out there. Who are the 4 guys you were calling? They have to be active players right now, though.
If everybody healthy.
Everyone's healthy. Injury sliders are off.
I'm gonna put Zion in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Ja in there. I'm gonna put like Shaedon Sharpe in there, and then maybe like Obi Toppin or like Zach LaVine, somebody like that.
You taking yourself out the running, huh? Okay.
I'll sit and judge.
You're gonna be a judge. You're gonna hold up the card.
I'll hold up the cards and mess up everybody else's score.
Got it. All right, I'm not going to ask you who your MVP is because I already know who you're going with. You're going with the best basketball player in the world. He's on your squad. Absolutely. But what I am going to do is wish you, first and foremost, health and a very successful rest of this season. And I hope to see another championship parade in Denver. But, you know, my Knicks got to meet you there first, though. So it's going to be a battle.
So too. Thanks, Ashley.
Of course. Thank you.
Nice talking to you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. So, triple threat Got you covered all playoffs long. Every week we are diving into the biggest storylines, the winners, the losers, and everything in between. You don't want to miss a minute of it. Scan this QR code and find us everywhere you listen to your pods.